student brag. One of the students that was so angry at me for just simply questioning and using empirical evidence to question the theory of monkeys turning into humans through evolution, one of them called their mother, texted their mother, and said I had a gun in my pocket, and then the police came. So it was basically a student did that because they were just so angry of
well, that's what these fake intellectuals do is they try to shut down free speech by false reports, whatever they can, because it just, I mean, if your information is so powerful and so true, you should want to defend it. It's kind of like, tens of thousands of people they've grabbed over the years and say they can't have court trials with the Enemy Combatants Act and the Military Commissions Act. I mean, if these are really terrorists and we've got proof, let's see it. But see, they always want to do everything they do in secret, and they don't want to allow any debate.
Well, the whole, war on terror and, Al-Qaeda and everything, if people look close, there's no evidence for anything. I mean, if I see a videotape on TV of Osama bin Laden, that's strictly speaking in the scientific sense, not evidence. That's nothing, because, it looks
well, it's
like
turned out those videos are old videos re-edited. That's been confirmed. And fake videos. I mean, they've put the classic Morph computer head up, with the one with him in the room. I mean, they put out admitted fake videos.
Yeah, I mean, the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park sure did look real. I mean, but of course they're fake.
But you saw Forrest Gump shake hands with Kennedy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good one. But I forgot what I was going to say. So many
I'm good at that. No. I mean, you were going through. They came after you for having supposedly a gun. You didn't have one. How did that end?
Oh yeah, we were talking about that nothing in this war on terror is verifiable. See, but Americans are trained to just believe whatever they want, and not really just go look for evidence that if you really want to get real information about the world, that is not about the spiritual domain, but about the world, you need to use your senses. That's what science is based on. But people don't know to do that, so then they can put on TV all this stuff about how there's this boogeyman here, this boogeyman there. Nobody asks for the verification for the evidence. People just believe it, and then you get this whole apparatus of society. Basically, everybody telling each other a lie. That's out of Orwell. Everybody tells each other a lie and nobody knows the truth. So you see it on TV, and then you go to work and talk about what was on TV, and you talk about it at church, and you talk about it at
It's a feedback loop.
Yeah, and it's just always lie. And then when somebody comes along and says, oh, hey, Diet Coke isn't healthy, it has aspartame, everybody says, I can't believe that. Nobody believes that. You're crazy. Everybody drinks it. It could never be.
And now they've gotten to the point of when we prove mercury's in the food and the shots, they go, okay, mercury's good. And we prove melamine's in the formula, and they go, okay, we've always said it's deadly. It's good for you. Mercury, melamine, lead, it's all good now.
Yeah, but the denial is just so unbelievable. Just like that police officer you had on last, an hour or whatever ago. I've had the same thing happen to me. When I started listening to you, I got out of stocks, I dumped my house, got into gold, did all the stuff you were saying, and I've even made members of my family tremendous amounts of money, but they'll still say, oh, you were just lucky, or it's just a coincidence, or, it was like 20 coincidences, or just getting lucky.
Well, that's what they say about all the predictions we make, or what the guest said about oil prices, that for the next year at least they were going to drop down to below 50. Lindsey Williams, Alex, you guessed they were going to announce a new Bank of the World where we'd pay our carbon taxes. Yeah, it's all over the news now, but you guessed that 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's exactly what people are just saying to me too.
Oh, well, they like being slaves. But, I always say, listening to this show is very profitable if you take our advice. We'll be right back. Final segment with our guest. Stay with us.
Hi, this is Peter Kranznabel with Midas Resources. As you know, government spending is at an all-time high and inflation is on the rise. What are you doing right now to protect yourself financially? As the economy continues to deteriorate due to corporate greed and government intervention, more people will lose their jobs and worse, their life savings. Having your hard-earned money in banks, the stock market, or any other paper asset is a lose-lose deal. You'll lose on your capital investment and you'll lose purchasing power as the dollar continues to devalue. One thing is certain, having physical possession of gold and silver will guarantee that no matter what happens, your investment will never be worthless. If you've been thinking about investing in the physical possession of precious metals, I can help. Call me today, Peter Kranznabel, at 800-686-2237, extension 108, and I will take the time personally to put together a portfolio designed to protect what you've worked so hard for. Call Peter, 800-686-2237, extension 108. You've worked hard your whole life, and I want to work hard for you. Call 800-686-2237, extension 108.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama Deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
Less than a century ago, half of the American public grew much of their own food. Today, it's been estimated that only 1% of Americans still grow their own food. During the Great Depression, over 18 million people suffered from starvation. And as America continues down its current path, for many, the reality of another depression is a very serious concern. With massive layoffs and unemployment at record levels, growing your own food will help you save money that you'd normally spend at the grocery store. Invest in your family's future by stocking up with your very own supply of seeds available from GetSeeds.net. Each order includes over 14,000 non-GMO, chemical-free seeds that will provide you with food for years. Call 877-394-6657 to get 100 varieties of our heirloom seeds for just $49. Once again, that's GetSeeds.net or call 877-394-6657 to establish your own food supply today.
Big John. Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder, narrow at the hip, and everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John,
Big John,
Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. Didn't say much, kind of quiet and shy, but if he spoke at all, he just said hi to Big John.
All right, final 5 minutes we've got here with the author of Corporatism, The Secret Government of the New World Order, published by the great folks at ProgressivePress.com. Put out Webster Tarpley's books that we carry at Infowars.com. Don't forget, it's out on DVD, shipping out now, The Obama Deception. This is the way to have it. You need to have this film, Infowars.com. Spread it out. Activists take action. Keep it up. It's #1 video everywhere right now. Want to commend you. By the way, in the retransmission starting in about 4 minutes, Dr. Chuck Baldwin came on about the Mayak report and big breaking news concerning Ron Paul and Bob Barr considering litigation against the state police for this and those that wrote it. And that'll be the ADL, Southern Poverty Law Center. We need to get on the offensive here. Commander David K. Rabin, the head of the American Legion, about Obama wanting to basically cut health care and make troops pay for their own health care. Stuart Rhodes of Oath Keepers, amazing interview, and of course Jeff Grubb. Full circle now here, ladies and gentlemen. Retransmission starts in a few minutes at Infowars.com. Okay, you've got about 3.5, 4 minutes left, sir. You've got the final word on any other issues you'd like to cover.
Okay, that's great because I got something big I want to say. I've been wanting to call into your show for a couple months to say this. I think you're onto this, Alex, and probably a lot of listeners are too, but I would just want to say that I think that it's beyond a shadow of doubt to me that the New World Order is now using our movement to carry out their agenda. I heard Chuck Baldwin in Hour 1 talking about Rush Limbaugh. He's talking about the Missouri issues and stuff. All of a sudden Glenn Beck is our friend and having Ron Paul all the time. I mean, these people have been the most unwavering traitors, all acting in unison for decades, and now all of a sudden they're disclosing all this information. I don't buy it for 1 second. There's a lot of other reasons why I don't buy it either. I think that what the New World Order is doing, this stuff's getting too big. You're getting too big. Everybody's waking up. So what they're going to do is basically use the movement to carry out their ends. I think
they're going to try to co-opt to get people's confidence, but be specific. What are you hitting at here?
Well, look, they're going to try to ban gardening. That reminds me of in Robin Hood when they banned the book Robin Hood when they banned hunting deer.
Oh, you're saying they want to cause a revolution?
Yeah, they want riots. They want to burn this place down.
Oh, I agree with you, but we need to expose that as well.
That's what I mean. They're going to put in their own guys for this revolution, and they're going to have then their other guys waiting on the other side after they destroy